It is not unusual to see these drying racks as one passes through Kuala Besut district. They are used to dry either keropok or fish. One can say that a cottage industry such as keropok making and salted fish thrives here. This is to be expected as Kuala Besut, apart from being a gateway to the Perhentian Islands, it is also a fishing town. There are about 100 keropok makers in the district, and in Kampung Pekalan Atap alone, there are 30 operators. According to Supervisor Noraisa Ishak, keropok making is seasonal and subject to the fish supply. Noraisa says the work is mostly done by the women folk.
Dari start bulan 1 sampai bulan 11. Bulan 12 tu dia cuti lah, tak ada musim jalan. Kalau ada ikan tiap-tiap hari lah. Kalau tak ada ikan, tak ada.
Making keropok, Noraisa says, depend on the weather. The process is mostly manual and starts when the fish is brought in to be cleaned, gutted, salted and stored in the ice chest for a day. The next day, the fish is blended together with tapioca starch, sago, eggs, flour and seasoning into a dough. The eggs are to help the keropok expand when it's fried in oil. The dough is shaped into loaves and steamed for 2 hours. Once cooled, it is sliced and laid out on bamboo nettings. Then it will be sun-dried for 2 days. Once it is thoroughly dried, the keropok are packed. As her boss is a supplier, Noraisa says the keropok are packed into 10-kilogram bags and sent off to Kuala Lumpur and Johor Bahru. Other places, Noraisa says, will pack the keropok into smaller bags and label under their own brand. Depending on the keropok harvested, Noraisa says they are paid between 450 ringgit and 600 ringgit a month. And for December, the workers get a minimum amount. This, she says, is to keep the staff on until the rainy season stops. Nearer to the beach is the saltfish business of Azlan Ilahi. Before branching out on his own 4 years ago, he worked with his mother nearby, who has been in this business for 20 years. He says the fish are cleaned, gutted and then washed. The fish are then placed in boxes filled with brine or water which is added with salt overnight. The next day, the fishes are hung out to dry for 2 days. The operation stopped during the rainy season in December. Do not be fooled by the scale of his operations.
500 kilo, 1000 kilo. Dia ada peti sejuk. Peti yang besar. Buat banyak-banyak lepas stok lah. Yang musim 12 bulan 12.
His fish product is sold through distributors in Jerte, Machang and Tanah Merah in Kelantan and as far south in Mentakap in Pahang. What concerns him now is the lack of land ownership. He is doing his operations as well as most of the other operators on government land. For Azlan, any plans to expand and own remains an elusive dream.